What's going on, guys? It's Boss Han here. I am back with another video, and today is another Storytime video. But if you can tell on my YouTube channel, I'm starting to tell less story times there and then because, well, the thing is, I don't live in a place where crazy things tend to happen. I mean, I guess maybe once a year something crazy will happen, but it's like nothing crazy will happen most of the time. And even though it kind of disappoints me a little bit because I won't be able to get any storytime content, but I'm kind of grateful because I want the city to be what it wants to be, not a crazy city. But today I'm going to tell you guys a story time about the times I have Nerf wars with. Well, when I was a kid, I would have Nerf wars. It's only going to be one story time, though, because I don't remember having... I mean, I did have Nerf wars, but they're kind of really short, I guess. But I'll see what I can do. Anyhow, let's not waste any more time, and let's get into it. So when I was a kid, I remember having a Nerf war at the park, and looking back to it now, it seems kind of fun. But now all I do is basically make YouTube videos and open Pokemon / Yu-Gi-Oh cards for fun. That's what I do in my free time nowadays. And well, I don't really have that much interest in Nerf wars because they just don't feel the same. I mean, I still have Nerf guns, but it just doesn't feel the same. Now that rant is over, me and my family basically go to this park in which I decided to bring Nerf guns because I just wanted to play with them outside. I mean, I was the only one that was just playing with my Nerf guns. I wasn't playing with my Nerf guns with anyone else because I just wanted to explore the whole entire park. But things started to change. So here I am, I'm alone in the park, just around a couple of kids I don't know. I'm just role-playing Black Ops 2 because I don't have anyone to play with Nerf guns. My mom and dad are just at the bench area, just, I don't know, maybe talking or whatever, drinking, and just watching me to make sure that I'm staying safe. But then I see a van pull up, and I was just taking note of it. I wasn't, anything at first. I wasn't paying too attention too much because it's like, oh, like someone's gonna go out and play at the park. But then I realized that, hey, maybe there's a chance I could actually play Nerf war with someone. Because I see these kids that are my age just open and close the door, the right, the left doors. They just come out and they open the trunk to a whole bunch of Nerf guns in like a huge like bucket of Nerf bullets that look like an army cargo bin. And what I see next is I see like there's like this chain gun. I forgot what the name it was, but they had like this chain gun, and I'm like, oh my god, this is the greatest thing ever. I want to try that, but I knew that they're probably not gonna let me do that, so I was like, oh whatever, I'm gonna go talk to them. But as I started walking over there, I just suddenly stopped because what I see is that they're loading all this Nerf stuff on a giant wagon, what it looks to be like a go-kart or whatever. No, it was a giant wagon. I don't know how they managed to carry all the stuff in this wagon, but they managed to do it. And they set all this Nerf stuff on the other side of the bench area. However, because the half of my brain is a little bit shy, I was like, okay, maybe not. I could just leave them alone. I'm kind of afraid to talk to them because I've never seen them before. However, because I was in the moment of wanting to have a Nerf war, the other half of my brain was like, boss hand, just do it, just go ask them and stop being a little bit of a shy guy. So I end up mustering up the courage to go ask them, and I did it. I wasn't expecting this, but they were friendly. Obviously that these kids of what they looked like and had intentions, they were obviously friendly, and obviously they want to have a Nerf war, but it seems like I thought they were going to have like a party of their own, but I guess for some reason they just came because they just were looking for other people to play, and I was like, oh shoot, this is sweet. So for like the next 10 or like 5 minutes, me and these other group of people just start like gearing up, getting ready for this Nerf war, just setting out equipment, barricades or whatever. We weren't playing on the playground, we were actually playing on like next to this playground was a giant baseball field. Why was I thinking of football field? It's a baseball field. But we end up making two giant fortresses in the middle of this baseball field, and what it looks like a team of capture the flag. For those who don't know what capture the flag is, it's basically a game where your goal is to try to steal the other team's flag and get it back to your base so you can win a point. And once again, like I mentioned earlier in the video, that little kid me was hyped because I always wanted to have a Nerf war just like this. So for the next 5 minutes, we start gathering up and making up 2 teams. And I just happen to be on the blue team. But unfortunately, though, as we size up the teams, apparently the red team has the more biggest people, and my team so happens to be to have the most little people, and apparently I'm the most tallest one. And I don't think that's a good feeling when you're literally about to go into a Nerf war and feeling like you're role playing as World War II. But whatever, we start the match and we get into our bases, the red, the blues, and we start fighting each other. So I wanted to see if one of the teams had the chain gun, and I noticed that in the middle, the center of the whole entire match, there was the chain gun. It was in the center of like the 2 fortresses, and I'm like, oh shoot, maybe this is my chance to get the Nerf gun. I mean, yeah, the Nerf gun. Technically, it is a Nerf gun, but it's a chain gun. But I started running over to get the chain gun. But then one of the guys that was on my team says, "No, don't go over there. Over there, you're gonna get shot." And I'm like, "No, I'm not." And so I go over there, and unfortunately, I get blazed by sniper bullets. I wasn't paying attention, but what I see is that there's 2 guys with sniper weapons, and obviously, I'm out for the round. Technically, I'm not out for the round because of how it works. Is basically once you're out, you have to sell for at least like 15 seconds, and then you can get back into the game. And so for the rest of the 15 seconds, I'm just watching my whole entire team get obliterated as one of the guys goes to get the chain gun. But luckily, one of the sniper guys on our team manages to hit this guy in the chest, and then he gets out. And I was like, phew, at least the guy didn't get the chain gun, because then the match will be absolutely obliterated. After that, me and another person get back into the field because we were just knocked out because the other person was a sniper and I was trying to get a chain gun, right? So we get back into the base, and now instead of being defensive like we were before, we're going to start attacking. So the sniper's going to be on top of the fortress trying to make sure we're all okay, obviously, because since he's a sniper, he's going to go snipe everyone else that tries to get into the fort. And so me and 2 other guys were just sneaking up on the field. I mean, we encountered 2 other guys, but one of the other people from our team gets knocked out because he's obviously not matched for the other guy that's twice the size of him. But we got a mission to do. Any sacrifices that will be made will not be died in vain, alright? We'll be out as heroes and be able to take the flag as ours and win the whole entire round. So somehow we get into the fort and we obliterate everyone and we manage to get the flag. But now, since you know how it goes by 15 seconds, obviously we didn't realize of how short the time was, because now we see the guys that we just obliterate start getting back up and trying to get back to the tower to take the flag. So I told him that, hey, I'm going to sacrifice us all and you go back to our base, and so we can win this round. The other kid on my team looks at me that has the flag, says, "Are you sure? Because I don't think this might be a good idea." And I told him, yes, I want to be the brave hero, okay? I want to be the one that saves us all this round and lets us have the point. And so the guy with the flag nods at me, and without missing a beat, he runs and dashes out the fortress like he's a ninja using agility. So I'm standing here over the fortress, looking at the 4 grown soldiers that are coming up to me to try to eliminate me and to try to take revenge of the stolen flag. And so I was like, at first I was like, why are they not going for the flag? And I realized, oh shoot, yeah, I was gonna sacrifice myself so I can buy us some time. So I grab out 2 mini assault rifles with auto fire, luckily, and I started blasting the 4 guys. And I was pretending like I was Optimus Prime with the miniguns, trying to defeat as many Decepticons as I can until I get outnumbered. But I eventually get eliminated by one of the guys that has a chain gun. But keep in mind, these 4 guys had chain guns, and one of them had a sniper rifle. Let me rephrase that. 3 of the strong guys had chain guns, and one of them have a sniper rifle. I managed to get 2 of them down, but unfortunately I get shot by a sniper rifle. And well, we end up getting the point, fortunately, because I was able to buy us some time. So yes, my sacrifice was not in vain, and I was glad to be in this moment because it's It's what every little kid wants to dream, you know? Unfortunately, though, sometimes good things have to come to an end because, you know, even though you're at the park and you want to stay in this moment forever, you can't because at some point you're going to have to go home and brush your teeth and go to bed because it's just what you do what you have to do, alright? At some point, if you keep doing Nerf wars, you're going to want to go home because, you know, you're going to get bored very quick if you keep doing these Nerf wars 24/7 every single day, month, year, or whatever. And I know some of you might disagree, but, oh, boss, I don't care how old I am. I'm going to stay in Nerf wars wherever. Whatever. I like, you know, using and shooting Nerf guns. That's good, man. But I'm pretty sure some of us don't want to be in a constant war like it's World War II out here, okay? I'm not playing Halo Reach and multiplayer in a very toxic lobby playing Capture the Flag and constantly keep hearing people saying of how bad I am. But whatever, some people are just different, I guess. I did get home safely and sound. I missed that Nerf war that much. I'm gonna keep it in my memories. I won't forget it, but it's probably one of my most proudest moments to ever be while I'm a little kid. Anyways, though, I hope you guys enjoyed this story. I wasn't really gonna tell the story because I was kind of tired of making a video today, but I just started making a Terraria world because I wanted to start a new character, and so I decided I was gonna use this gameplay for a storytime video. I was like, hey, why not tell the story or whatever? But I would appreciate if you guys can press the like button. And if you don't press the like button, then, well, you're going to get all your Nerf guns taken away and be donated to the Goodwill. And I'm pretty sure none of you all want that happening. But without further ado, have a great, nice day. Take care, and I'm out here. Peace.